guys, it's Chris from Daily Dose of DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to make these fun Easter egg holders out of cardstock. Aren't these Easter animals just so cute? They are really simple to make. All you're going to need is my free SVG files. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The whole process, the cutting and making one, takes less than 10 minutes, and your kids and your grandkids are just going to love them. Let's take a look at all the supplies we're going to need, which really isn't that many, to make this fun Easter craft. Okay, so first you are obviously going to want a cutting machine. I'm using a Cricut. You're going to need the free SVG files to make these, which you can get. I will show you how to do that off of my blog for free. You're going to need some cardstock. If you don't already have a stash, I recommend this value pack of Essentials cardstock paper. It's solid core, which means when we cut it, you don't get the white edges. You get the same color that the cardstock is, which is super important for these. You're going to want a glue stick, possibly. That got a little messy for me. Glue dots would probably work better, but I don't have any right now. And then you're going to want a well-worn green cut mat or a light blue cut mat, because we are using paper. Last but not least, if you need extra help with my Cricut, I'll direct link this down to you down below. Kind of matches my shirt today. This is my best-selling guide on how to use your Cricut machine. Everything you need to know will be right at your fingertips as you're working with your Cricut. It's super handy to have and something we use a lot. Let's head on over to my computer now, and I will show you how to get those SVG files, and then we will make these adorable Easter cutouts together. I will direct link you to this free SVG library sign up in the description down below. First, you'll see a video that will give you a sneak peek of the SVGs and some instructions. All SVGs are listed in alphabetical order. Simply click on Get My Free SVGs, enter your first name, email address, and then click Send My Password, and the password will be emailed to you right away. If you need more help uploading and downloading files to your Cricut, I will link you a tutorial down below that will help you with that. Also, I wanted to remind you all SVG files in my free library are in alphabetical order. So when looking for these, you're going to scroll to E for Easter Bunny and the Easter Chick. So once again, you'll find these free SVGs under the E button. Now we're going to head on over to Design Space, where I am going to show you how to get these ready to cut. So we're going to click the upload button. I already have them in here. I'm going to select the chick, and then if you hold down the shift button, you can also select your bunny at the same time. You see a bunch of different bunnies in here. That's how many tries it took me to get it just right. But once they're in Design Space, you can of course make it bigger or smaller if you want. Click the ungroup button and get them apart. I have them sized though. If we click the make it button, that you can fit one on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So you'll see over here on our gray, it will default to 12 by 12, but I have 8.5 by 11. So if you just click on that mat and then down material size, scroll down till you see the 8.5 by 11, and it will change it to that, and it will fit one bunny per sheet. And I think I need to do that with my chick also. Change him to an 8.5 by 11. Yes, we'll fit on one, and we are ready to cut. So we're going to click the continue button that is down here on the right hand side. If you have a Cricut Explorer, go ahead and set your dial to cardstock. If you have a Cricut Maker, once it connects, we're going to select cardstock out of the list of materials that we can cut. Looks like my Bluetooth isn't connecting very good right now, but once that happens, I will select cardstock, and let's head back on over to my craft table and get this cut. I'm going to load my cardstock on the cut mat just like it showed in Design Space. So line it up in that top left corner and have the paper go up and down. Slide your cut mat under the two white tabs and hit the load mat button. And then once that See Go button starts flashing, click it and we'll get this cut. After your first color has finished cutting, hit the unload mat button and then flip your mat over to remove the cardstock from the mat. This helps keep the cardstock from tearing and curling. You don't want to curl though your mat at a super hard angle either and make it crack. You just slightly bend it back and get that cardstock off. So I'm just going to keep going down the line in the order Design Space is showing me of the cut mats. Load your paper, have it cut, remove it, load up the next color. The whole process takes less than 10 minutes to cut one animal. The piece right here with the hole is our base piece that will attach to both sides of the bunny. I put perforations in so we didn't need to use score lines. So you'll just want to fold each of those perforated lines to prepare it for putting our bunny together. It's best though to start with the bunny face so we can work on a flat surface. I'm going to do that with my glue stick. So just add some glue to one side of the eye and put them on the upper part of the face where the eyes would go. Next we're going to do the little heart nose. There's 3 hearts that were cut. The nose is the smaller of the 3 hearts. Glue that on and then we'll get our mouth and the black parts of our eyes glued on as well. Next, we're going to add the ear pieces in. One ear is longer than the other, so you want to make sure you line up these pieces and get the right pink part on the correct side. They also have a certain slant. Once they look good, just add your glue to the back of those and get those glued down too. And finally, we're going to glue the little feet pieces onto the front of the bunny. I made a slight mistake here, but I guess it doesn't matter which way they go. I put the heart facing up. The design is with the heart upside down, so the little point looks just like a paw, but either way, I filmed this, so it was pretty late. I made another mistake at coming up here pretty quick. You want to put your 2 hearts on each side, and then each side also has 3 little paw prints. And those kind of got stuck to my glue stick, but it all worked out. So the second mistake I made here that you want to watch out for is I already have my base glued on. I know I didn't show you that. I'll show it to you here shortly, but I did not match up my bunnies. Remember how I said the ears are different? Looky there, they don't match because I glued it on backwards. So I'm going to peel this off of the base. And before you glue that base on, just make sure that your 2 bunny pieces match. I have to peel him off and flip him over, and then we will re-glue it. And to glue the base, you just put a strip of glue along the bottom there, all the way across, and then attach it to that piece we folded over on the base. Finally, you want to glue together the top half of the bunny. So I just put glue over his head area and the 2 ears. Now that they're matched up, we want to line everything up so that you can't see an overlap, and then press them together so they stay stuck. Once that part is glued, you are done and you're ready to slide your Oreo or Reese egg in there, even a Cadbury's, although those I really hate. But if you like Cadbury eggs, you can go ahead and put one of those in there too, and look how adorable. We're going to put together the chick much of the same way. Fold that base. Make sure you line up the little feet with the bottom. It does make a difference what side they go on. Then glue them down. Then we'll move on to the face. Glue on his little beak. He comes with eyes, 2 sides of white, and then 2 little black dots you'll add on also. Once those are done, you're ready to attach the base. Put your glue on the front of the base, attach it to the bottom front of the duck. You'll want to line him up also so his hair matches and we don't end up like the rabbit with it on backwards. Attach the base to the back, add some glue to his head, glue it all the way down, and you're ready to insert your egg. Easy as that. Thank you so much for crafting with me today and making these fun Easter egg holders. They are so cute. Once again, my name is Chris with Daily Dose of DIY. Please like and subscribe for more fun Cricut crafts and tutorials.